Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to AstralGames Day 111, where we're playing Pillars of Eternity, Episode 4. We're continuing with Pillars of Eternity, ending the entire Episode 4 section with this game, before jumping into a different game, and then jumping into Episode 5 of the entire cycle. Hendrik, what's up? Eating lunch with my son, daughter, not yet back. I hope lunch is good. I hope life is good. I'm sitting on the balcony and looking out to sea, eating strawberries and cream. God, everyone with their strawberries and cream. Now I want some too. But yeah, we were currently running through a dungeon. The dungeon we ended with. What's this? Just the sword. Okay. Never mind. The dungeon we ended with last time and started with now. So we just ran through it. We had some crazy people, some ghosts, and some monsters. That's basically what this dungeon consists of. You can see here. Here is a monster, for example. A beetle this time. Very sweet, just like a... Oh man. Uh-oh. I did not pay attention.
Yeah.
Oh god. He's dead. Alright. It is time, my skeletons. To fight! Oh shit. Now my priest is gone. Do I have something? Boom! Get endurance to bomb.
Let's go!
That was not enough for the priest. Astral, if you're using OBS to stream, if you want to keep chat there after break, you need to put it as a global source. I think I have it as a global source. Yeah, it is a global source. So there it is. Oh, no problem for the wall of text. I always appreciate advice. Oh crap. I think it's better if we camp here for a bit. Let's camp. Yes. But yeah, I do have it as a global source indeed. Alright. He just did an old sword. Ooh, copper pieces. And turquoise. That will sell for something. Okay.
I'll get it open.
Are you referencing the global source? If so, I have no idea and should be working. I have no idea either. I'm not the most technical of people. Oh crap. They shoot shit. Oh, never mind. Wait, coming. Wood beetles. Oh, they're all wood beetles, okay. Let's not flame our own guys here. It's a shame we don't have that fireball that we can just throw in there again. Are you using a plugin to get chat? Do I? Can't remember, to be honest. Okay. Let's... Holy Radiance. And let's do... Zone of Holiness. Yeah, my chat fades away. That's simply... that's normal for that thing, apparently. It doesn't come to us. Can you summon your skeletons already? Can you summon them behind me? Please tell me that's the range of that spell. Yes! Get wrecked. Come on, you've got a big sword. Do something with that.
We're down one.
Alright. Yeah, the might have resolved them.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, alright, you're the fighter.
They're one fewer now.
Perfect. I think that fight went way better. It's just the newest Night Death? I believe it's called Night Death, yeah. I believe I just downloaded the newest Night Death. Ripple Sponge? Okay, sure. This is an area we've already been in, but we haven't looked at this one yet.
Steady does
Is
it.
it trapped? No, it's not. Just an S-stock. More gold. Or copper. Currency. Still loving this game? Yeah. It's a bit on the dungeon heavy side, I have to say. But because I am more of a story guy.
Hey.
Right. So it's a bit on the dungeon heavy side. But yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have it!
Alright. Oh, we've got this. No problem. I like the story so far. It's also a bit on the dramatic and the manish side. I mean, we've encountered 2 characters so far that are madmen. And we're not that far in, I reckon, for a game this size. So... But other than that, yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh.
Meet them.
2 spiders, okay.
Most!
Wait until you get one of the big dungeons around level 15. Oh god. Some more
Right.
dungeons.
Wait.
There's also more spiders. Holy crap.
See this.
Okay. Yo. What's up, Spider Queen? I think we need to
Hey.
get all our might in here.
Yes.
Holy shit. Get your zones up.
I'm stuck.
Here's a lesson to be.
Oh shit. No minimap? There is a minimap. Like this, but not a minimap that shows up on your screen all the time. Can you summon? You can summon! Then summon the goddamn things. Can you summon? You can summon! Summon the goddamn things. Pile on the Spider Queen.
Yes.
Oh shit. He's stuck or something? Okay. Overwhelms anyone in the area affected with bone blow in display, decreasing their will, leaving them dazed. Dazed Spider Queen.
Try it again, you caitiff curses!
Are you dazed? No, I don't know. No, that's just damage. Shrouds the target, blinding them. Blind, daze. Okay. That's all being done. Holy Radiance. Oh, good. You're walking away. Nice. Unravel the weapons. Watcher speaks directly. Attacks will. Oh, sure. Get stunned upon.
Leave it to me!
Is this dungeon beneath your keep? I have no idea. It's beneath a keep. Oh, crap. Health 184. Okay. Field triage this guy. Oh! We did a Reddit! Boom! Spider Queen, Spider Queen. Does whatever the Spider Queen does, which is dying. Oidjakt. A dagger. 1217. Oidjakt belongs to a prominent military instructor on the capital city of Adia. The instructor was a cipher, whose gifts were seldom used by his empire, and he grew frustrated at his superior's inability to see the potential of ciphers to perform key missions that no other force would be capable of. He began making his opinion known, and over time, the opinion became more subversive and radical, until at last his unsanctioned activities got him charged with treason. No, I don't have my own keep yet. I do not. The officer and crew that came to detain him, however, underestimated him as much as the Empire had. With only this blade and the talents of his mind, he slew his would-be captors. He fled the city and embarked on a life as a duelist, obsessed with proving his potential to any who would question it. In the end, his life ended in a manner that the lives of duelists typically do. and the potential he often spoke of would remain just that. The knife still bears his psychic imprint, and the wielder will often get flashes of maneuvers of the original owner, performed in order to deliver the killing blow to his opponent. Some regard this as a curse, but many find value in it, and use such experiences to better realize the knife's potential. Dagger, weapon class set, stiletto, dagger, stiletto, small knife. It's the same, right? Tomato, tomato. Were it not for evidence of heavy use about the handle and pommel, Oidriacht would seem new. Its cutting edge perfectly beveled and honed with a single nick along its length. Man, I would just say 1217, 1217. A fine pike. I would just say go with this and the shield. 1217. Ah, it's 1724. Maybe just get rid of one of these. 1217. There you go. Not that he will ever use it, but I don't know. In text it's a dagger. Stiletto, one-handed. And in the text it's a dagger. It's a knife. The knife still bears. And blade. Yeah. There's no mention of an actual dagger. But I believe a stiletto and a dagger are both of the knife weapon group. So I believe that's all correct. Weathered and covered with a dull patina, this elaborately carved pillar appears far older than the surrounding structure. Okay. So we can't go up there. We can go up here though. But before we do that, assuming this was some sort of boss type creature, I'm gonna explore the other rooms. So the force wall's still there, right? God, his health is low. Yeah, the force wall's still there.
Yes?
Do we have a field triage?
What?
Yes? Hey.
Yeah.
We only have 2 heals, damn. Do we have something that improves health? A healing potion. Plus endurance. No, everything improves endurance, not health. What is my endurance? No.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing about this game, man. It's like healing potion and then it's not health but endurance. Which sucks. But oh well.
Wait. See.
Oh shit!
This
I just walked into something that I shouldn't.
me.
Crap, and I have no longer the zones. Do this zone thing. Okay, he's dead. you chant already? Damn it. Will you chant already? There we go. Summon the phantom. What's the phantom involved? Oh yeah, they're turning towards the phantom. Nice. Uh-oh. Like priest. No! Don't chase the priest. Oh god.
Following your lead.
Having to rest to restore spells. Oh, having to rest to restore spells isn't the problem. The thing I don't like about this game is the fact that you don't really have a healing option. Get blinded on. Try to keep them blind.
Yes.
Not getting stopped on and charged by a phantom.
I'm
Like the fact that you have to restore spells isn't the problem, but just the fact that you can't restore health, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, in other systems you will always have some sort of healing. Some sort of healing. As in, so first press hold at the camp first. Actual, you know, HP. But here it's all endurance, endurance, endurance. Which doesn't really help at some parts of the game. Okay. Lots of stuff here. Actually, we looted a lot of helmets. Do they do something? Not really. We just have helmets on. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
How do you recover health? By resting. That's the only way in this game to recover health, is to rest. Which is extremely unfortunate. Because the basically characters have health and endurance. Oh, I'm in front of this character. Here you go. Just beside me now, right now at this screen. You can see the health and endurance of the character. And endurance goes down first, and then health goes down. And it's only endurance that you can recover through potions and all that stuff. Which wouldn't be a problem if not for the fact that one hit both takes health, has a chance to both take health and endurance. So the endurance isn't like a shield that goes down first and then the health goes down. It's just like an extra thing, which is weird design. I would say. Really weird design. Okay, we can go up here. That's fine. I don't know what we're walking on, but whatever. Very darkest dungeon is. Yeah, it feels like that sometimes. No, my priest heals endurance. Weird or unique, if you ask it. Oh, look, we're outside again. Did we do anything with that quest? Oh, we have to speak with the steward in Katnua again.
bit to slick your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon? What?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Creates a tangible shield of faith. Damage reduction. Increases the accuracy. Inflicting a penalty on accuracy. Seasonal movement. Increasing concentration will. Restore minor endurance. Here's a healing spell, which is restore minor endurance, not restore minor health. Isolate a single target within protective shield. Blah, blah, blah. Increase a long-lasting circle of healing, regenerating endurance. So even in the healing stuff, it says healing and then it says endurance. So just this game just puts so much focus on endurance, whilst it's weird. Fortifies the health of allies, giving a bonus. Oh. Against sickening effects and stuff. Restoring endurance. Yeah, it's all endurance based, which is a weird mechanic. That new I keep. That's where we needed to go. Needs a woman's touch. You mean this place? Yeah. Wait. This is where we needed to go. Oh. Game, come on. Come on, game. Were you the one we need to speak to? Yes.
I felt Mayorwald's passing. You slew him.
He gave me no choice. Several of him. That's definitely what my character would say. The old fool was barking mad. I did him a favor. The old fool was barking mad. Either 2 or 3 would definitely be something my character would say. Several of them.
It saddens me to hear it. But part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness.
In darkness?
This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Mayorwald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
And there we have our keep, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, see you later, Hendrik. Have fun. Your stronghold is now available. You can manage your stronghold at any time through the castle light. Mayorwald said that I must go to the City of Defiance in search of the Queen. I've always wanted my own keep, even if it's a little cursed. Such a cool answer. You feel the same emanation of warmth and energy near. Then it is yours, my lord. I cannot begin to tell you how glad it is, how good to know it is, that the keep is in capable hands once again. I suppose I should mention first that if you mean to travel to Defiance Bay for supplies, there has been a complication of some kind. The Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Mayorwald never got around to rebuilding it. The road there is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before he became preoccupied. Get Bookfish to go over it with a mop and a bucket. We've got swabbies for that. Yeah, as Bookfish says. I could make arrangements to have it repaired, if it is your will. When it ceased to be the previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it. For what am I but a master's instrument? It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. What does being the master of Kat Nua entail? Why, there are many responsibilities involved in maintaining a keep. The extent to which you wish to get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I am here to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we've been given instruction. Ooh, instructions! If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I will make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen to provide you with supplies or ingredients. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. If you can raise the keep's security in turn, these will become less of a concern. You should know, however, that the position does come with some risk. Your name will grow in fame, and you must contend with threats to the keep. And then there are other things. Was there anything else, my lord? What do you mean by risks? Merwald's curse was his own, a watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather, far beneath it. At least, such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place. For what spirits still linger in the endless paths oft speak of a master below. Every effort to settle there has failed, from the time of our Adrian colonists onward. Adrian? Beasts rise from the endless paths, until our new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below this master does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I have seen, from time to time, interpret explorers descending to lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. This is the force which has kept Kat Nua barren ruin, and robbed me of my hopes. The endless paths! That, my friend, is where I must go, where we must go, if you will go with me. Whatever devils lie beneath, I think too what knowledge we will find. Oh, think too what knowledge we will find. Perhaps this master speaks Adir? What are the endless paths? The endless paths of Old Nua. That's the name given to the labyrinth beneath the keep. The Earl, we were warned by the Glenfethans that this site was cursed, and there is a legend attached to it, though at the time we thought nothing of it. Of course. Don't go down there, Astral. Sounds like a dangerous place. The ruins were built, it said, by a powerful Engwithan named Ord Nua, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and filled many of the upper tunnels with soil and stone. No one living knows how far down the tunnels stretch, and few who have ventured there have returned. There's much talk of riches and treasure. The promise of Engwithan relics alone has drawn many fortune seekers to their deaths, I fear. It's huge and scary. Who is the master? I could not say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man said to have been the architect of the endless paths, the Engwithan tyrant, Ord Nua. Some claim his spirit endures, or at least has laid a curse upon the site. I cannot imagine much remains of his work, for the ruins have been here 1,000 years or more. But what is left is impressive. The Earl certainly thought so. Makes Lost Dungeon look like a small room. You may have seen, while below, the hand of the great statue Ord Nua constructed. Perhaps it is a statue of Ord Nua himself. But am I not the master of Kat Nua? Of course you are! The keep would have no other. But the endless paths are a different thing entirely. It is unfortunate, really, that they are so closely entwined. If the master below is not dealt with, there will always be a threat to the keep from within. I know it's much to take in, but if you would remain, If you would be the lord of this place, then I can only advise you to seek out this foe before it destroys you. I have other questions. How do I repair the barbican? Merwold set aside materials for the barbican, and they still are available to you. In the future, if you wish to make further repairs to the keep, we'll need coin for supplies and labor. Time to find this queen in the city of Defiance. You must know this queen you are looking for. Defiance Bay has no queen. The Macwins of Adir haven't reigned here since the war. The only queen with any power there is Woodica. Oh god, Woodica. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. Oh man. Oh man, if you mean to go there, we can start right away on repairing the barbican. You only need to tell me what you wish to do, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Merwold kept a ledger, as it happens, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look, if you wish. Let's see what repairs I can make. Then we'll get underway at once. The steward voice bellies a giddy excitement. Know, my lord, that this is but the first and least of many great undertakings. The keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. What command? Oh, blind, yeah, it works. It's been working for all this time, it's here to stay! Blind or non-blind, the command is here to stay. If you should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and these will bring you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your grounds from becoming overrun, as they did under Merwold's keeping. You need not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid. So long as you are master here, we shall always be linked. You need not step upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me, if you but reach out. Make me chuckle if you had finally stopped it and then forgotten to read the stream. No, that's probably the reason why I won't stop it, because I might forget to reinitialize it. Oh, but first, of course, the barbican. Eastern barbican gets passage to the wooden plains, crossroads being and Defiance Bay. Upgrades to your stronghold cost money and take time to complete. Each upgrade can add security or prestige to the stronghold, or add additional functionality, like resting bonuses, periodic free crafting, and new stores. 900 requires Eastern, requires Western, main keep. Status. Nothing new to report. Turn 1. Nothing new to report. Events occur at the stronghold as time elapses. The higher your stronghold's prestige, the more positive the events tend to be. However, a high security is also important, as it can help prevent theft and kidnappings. Adventures are opportunities for your companions and adventurers to earn experience while they are in the party. Visitors can affect security and prestige of the stronghold while they are present. Some events even offer rare items for sale during limited periods of time. Okay, this is the upgrades. Higher links. Higher links help defend your stronghold from expensive collateral damage in the unfortunate event of an attack. They cost money to maintain, but their cost usually offsets the potential for damage. Higher links also contribute to the security and prestige of the stronghold, sometimes negatively. Party management. Oh, we have space for one other. Excellent. Cool. We've got a stronghold. Let's East Barbican this shit. The Western Barbican boss passage of invaders come across from the East Seine River. Bright Hollow Restoration. Restoring Bright Hollow allow you to rest there. Other upgrade can unlock resting bonuses for it. Oh yeah. That's nice. Having a steady place to rest. That's pretty cool. Upgrade the main keep will repair your Great Hall, allowing visitors and adventures to be available to you and your companions. Oh, so I can't purchase 2 things? Oh, okay. Finished into the...
Yeah.
Alright. So, am I now free to explore this keep and stuff? Yeah. So this is all... Ooh, keep. This map shows the Darewood's old colonial borders. Settlement called New Dunrid is marked to be the place of the present-day Defiance Bay. Spiders have taken up residency. Oh god, we have to fight spiders. We already killed their queen. I would assume that would end the spider threat. Brazos chainsaw rigid with rust. We went down there. Oh hey, there's a thing there. Oh, we already looted it when we came here. And there's a thing upstairs there. Don't know if we already saw that one, but let's check it out. It feels as if cobwebs are the only things holding the rickety old mess together. Something has made a nest out of all straw and mattress thickness. Man, bugs and spiders and creepy shit. Okay. We have a keep! A stronghold! Whatever it is. Progress! Excellent. Let's see what we can do during those 2 days to fill in the time. The master below. Time and tide. We will have to navigate the ruins between the keep on our own. Wait, what? That's this, right? The ruins beneath the keep, that's the endless paths thing, right? I would assume these 2 things are the same. Ruins beneath Kathnua. Yeah, I assume those 2 things are the same. Gilded Vale is ruled by Lord Raedric, who resides in the keep beyond the Estonwood. With Drywood in the grip of the curse known as Waitwind's legacy, he has resorted to harsh measures to root out the cause. Made him enemies, many of whom would see him removed from power. I was approached by a man who spoke against Lord Raedric's cruelty. He asked that I join him in his cause to put an end to Raedric's rule. The keep lies east of Estonwood and will be heavily defended. Considerable challenge to get inside. Okay, so let's not do that yet. Trials of villains, spend time training endurance, yep. You see there's some questions. After telling Ida that he headed for Kathnua to see his lord, an old watcher named Merwald, he expressed that there were things he'd like to ask Merwald as well. Merwald was not in any condition to give answers when we found him. Ida will have to decide how to proceed from here. Okay. So the only real active quests we have are not for the Queen, explore the endless paths, find the ruins beneath Kathnua, travel to Raedric's hold. So this is Kathnua, if I'm not mistaken. My stronghold is Kathnua. Yeah, that's where I am right now, right? Wait, let's exit. Yeah, this is Ketnua. And apparently I need to explore the ruins beneath Ketnua. So... this is that hand thing. Oh, hey, there's a basement there. Hold on. There's a basement thingy here. Maybe this will lead below Ketnua. The endless paths. Oh, this is that endless path thing. Okay, so that's the endless paths entrance. I can't make a note or something. Okay, that's fine. So the only dungeon that I know exists other than the endless paths is this one. But we already explored that one. Fully, I believe. I mean, we can check it again, but I don't think we'll find anything new, really. I mean, do we need to loot everything for the quest to trigger? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold the foam. Foam, whatever. Whatever it is you Americans or English people hold with that expression. The door thing is gone. Oh shit.
Here we are. To think we are so close. Beneath our very feet lie the endless paths built by Ard-Nua, the great Engwithan king. Well, up here this is all Adiran, of course, but should we descend far enough, we will find some real history. To uncover that great king's tomb would be a dream. But it is one of his servants I am after, Gabranos, a powerful mage and a dedicated scholar. A keeper of lore, just as I mean to be. He was in possession of the Tanvi Oratoa, or whatever form of it preceded the one we know. I've seen it in ruins, alongside Gabranos' name. Scraps of the same symbols and verses we know in Rauatai. He must have held the words in high regard. Or perhaps he was even the author.
You sound very impressed by this Gabranos. They say he held power over the elements. Kana coughs. But I'm more interested in his writing. He was a prolific author. I haven't been able to translate everything, but I've seen enough to know that he traveled far and wide. If we could have met him, what wisdom he could share. But we can follow his example and strive to learn from those around us. Improve upon it. You haven't actually read his writing? Well, not entirely. How could I? It's a dead language and hardly anyone has translated even a small fraction of it. But what little I can, I have translated. By comparing symbols to his work to what others have found, I pieced together a phrase from the Tanvi Oratoa. Clear as day, I even gave it to the keeper to check, but she was convinced I'd written it myself. Especially for rest, yeah, that's a problem we need to fix first, yeah. Why does this book matter so much? Rauatai faces troubled times. Once we were a unified people, but that's changing. And the Tanvi Oratoa is at the heart of that. There are those who say we haven't held to its instruction, that we've allowed ourselves to grow weak, and polluted our traditions by welcoming foreigners rather than laying claim to the lands around us. That we must hold to those traditions if we are to make ourselves a nation to be feared. My brothers would have it so, but we don't need to isolate ourselves to make the Rautai great. I know there's more to the chant. It wasn't created out of sand and water 1,000 years ago, but brought to Rautai by Engwithans, by a people that knew the value of alliances and shared their knowledge with us. And with that knowledge, we made Rautai what it is today. If I can find the original, I can prove it. They'll know that the chant is far older than we believed. That the Engwithans favored peace and the trade of knowledge. If we follow in their footsteps, we can make a kingdom just as grand and lasting as theirs. Averting conflict is a noble ambition. How is one old book going to change the mind of everyone in Rautai? Conquest is the path to a lasting civilization. How can you be sure the Engwithans believed? But the Engwithans are all gone. How is one old book going to change the minds of the Rautai? It's hardly any old text, but I see your point. Kana looks down at his hands, rubbing the webbing between his fingers with his thumb. I might not convince everyone, but at least it will lend weight to the call for peace.
If my sources are correct, Gabranos will have brought the text with him. It will probably be within a library, or a tomb perhaps. It tends to be one of the two. Let's be off.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, yeah, now we need to do endless path stuffs. Oh god. Let's go get supplies first though. Ugh. It's all endless paths now. Holy shit.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, no kidding. Back to that village, city thing. I'm tempted to go to the keep first though. That other quest that we have, the keep thing. Not this one, but Lord of a Barren Land. This one. Because the endless path sounds like terribly difficult. Alot seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
Are you alright?
Of course. Merely processing some of the unusual things we've seen lately. And if Meowald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
I don't know what to think. He was out of his mind. I don't play stock in the ramblings of a lunatic. No point in speculating. My situation is more dire than I realized. He was a monster in past lives. He got what he deserved. Honestly, I don't know what to think.
Perhaps Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
Well, let's move on then. I just clicked on it because I noticed these little text balloons, so maybe we need to talk to people first.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some things you wanted to ask me.
Nah, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. That's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
Come on, I don't like suspense. No need to be embarrassed, I won't judge. You were going to ask him in front of me anyway, you might as well tell me now. There's no need to embarrass. I won't judge. Nah, that's what I would say, but I think my character is you were going to ask him anyway. Might as well.
Alright. Yes, fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he'd turned against us and fought for Widewin, been on my mind for some time now.
Sometimes it will advance the story, yeah. That's why I'm talking to everyone now. See what they want to say.
The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. But hearing claims that he died fighting for Rey at Saris, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewin had in store, but if he really was Aethys, I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died, so I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Maybe this is what you knew when my brother died, yeah. I don't think it works quite that way, really. Because it's about his past lives, not your brother's lives.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with Watchers. I should be starting with records. Took you 15 years to figure that out? Should be prepared that there may be no record of your brother's death. So why don't you? He thinks for a moment, his lips twisted to one side. He raises his eyebrows. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They've got an archive at that palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Sure. And we have to go to more Defiance Bay stuff. Excellent.
Poor Meyerwald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
It may be my fate too. Ugh. He was weak, I won't end up the same way. I don't think knowledge was the problem. He said that if I can find out what caused this, it might help me. Maybe it's better to stay ignorant of some things. That's not what we're going for. We're a knowledge character, so... I don't think knowledge was the problem. He said that if I can find out what caused this, it might help me. That's true, and there's no such thing, in my experience, as too much knowledge. A man of my heart. Come, we'll find your answers. And mine, I hope. Okay, everyone talk to excellent. Let's go get camping supplies. And then we'll see how we'll go from there. Probably to that keep thing. Lord Raider all thick. Gilded Vale. If we can even get there. Because I don't think it's marked on the map. Alright. We still have gold. Oh yeah, 2,000. 2,000! I'm sure that 2,000 will buy us camping supplies.
Good day to you.
Camping supplies. Accept. Trade. Boom. Done. That's all stat boosting stuff. Can we sell stuff? Do we need to sell stuff? I guess we can sell this one. Oh. Max camping supplies. There you go. Alright. And with that trade, we are ready for the journey, ladies and gentlemen. Once I come back, after this small break of 3 to 4 minutes, well, 4 to 5, we shall see where we're going, and then we're actually going there. So, stick around if you want to see that. But for now, let's have a small break. So take this time to go to the toilet, take a drink, stretch your legs, do whatever it is you need to do, and I'll be back before you know it. See you guys in a bit.